Hey there, Bloomers and friends. Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office again. Boy, that was sure a wonderful Sunday we had last week. I hope you enjoy the video that you'll find on Bloom Notes this week of the service and the various elements of it. I'm sure, we aren't able to capture everything because we don't go from beginning to end, but it was a wonderful service with a send-off for Chuck Wilhelm, and also a recognition of those persons who have passed away in the years before, and a candlelighting time, memorial candlelighting time. It was really a meaningful service, and everyone said that, and we appreciated that very much. And then Sunday night we had a blast for the All Saints Halloween party, and you know what? I'm looking forward to next year already, and I hope we can encourage even more folks to come, in people in the community as well. Tim Homeyer decorated his home in Deepwell Estates. My mother's phrase would have been to within an inch of its life. There were decorations and creatures from the Black Lagoon and spooky monsters and things that jump out at you, right going along with a wonderful spread of hors d'oeuvres and snacks and beverages for everyone. It was just a great time, and everybody that came on Sunday night had a super time, including some of the neighbors, so that was fun to be able to mix with them as well. We have a big weekend coming up for Bloom this weekend as well, with it being Greater Palm Springs Pride Weekend. We start out with Friday night at 6:30 at Temple Isaiah with the Interfaith Pride Welcome Shabbat service that Rabbi Lazar and I started 3 years ago. And it is a wonderful time, about 6:30 to 8, followed by refreshments afterwards, and they're very gracious and very generous in those refreshments. So come and join us in this interfaith service. All are welcome, and it's an opportunity for us to begin the festivities of the weekend with a spiritual presence and a spiritual understanding and an interfaith outreach among our group. Then on Sunday, it's Bloom in two, meaning bloom in two places at once. We have our Pride contingent in the parade. We'll be on the red convertible that our treasurer Jack McClellan owns this year, and I think that the golf cart is going to be there with Russ and Steve in order for some folks who can't walk to be able to ride along on the golf cart. We also will have, if they will work and fill up, they're testing them out, our helium sunflowers, as well as some of our banners, things to carry, so that we can basically say that Bloom in the Desert Ministries UCC is here, and God is still speaking, and speaking on behalf of equality and for the LGBT community in the ways of justice in our world. We also have our Sunday morning worship service, and the Reverend Dr. Sally Burton is going to be preaching. Sally is recently retired as a UCC minister, and she was the co-pastor at San Bernardino First Congregational UCC. And we're pleased that Sally and her husband Paul have decided that in retirement, Sally and Paul isn't retired, but they're going to join Bloom and covenant with Bloom as their home church. And so we're looking forward to having Sally preach for the first time at Bloom coming up on this Sunday. So the other thing to keep in mind is that this weekend is the time change. So Saturday night, be sure and fall back and set your clocks back an hour so you don't miss church. And don't miss us on the parade route. You can be with us, and we look forward to that. I also understand there's going to be birthday cake for Phyllis Ramsey and Carl Toland after worship on Sunday, so some of us who are in the parade are going to try to make it back, because our number is 56. We're early in the parade. I'm jumping all around on Sunday because I have to be in two places at once. So you can be with us in the parade, you can be at worship, and maybe some who are in the parade can go back and have cake after worship. Whatever that is, it'll be a great time. There is a bit of sadness, as you'll note. We did this week, Edna Kinney passed away. Edna is Ken Harper's dear friend from New Orleans and has been a part of Bloom for almost 2 years, and we're very sorry for that happening. Edna, I just think of the line from For All the Saints Who From Their Labors Rest. It's, we feebly struggle, they in glory shine. And so Edna is now in glory shining, and we are sad by her passing. We also are really grateful for her presence, having been with us for these last couple of years. So with all of that, life in Bloom continues to blossom, and we look forward to being with you this Sunday and in many events. If you can't be with us in spirit, please, if you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit, and as always, please keep us in your prayers.